Hey, Orange One here. So in this episode, I wanted to talk to you a little about ownership of items, how to clean them, and disguises. So basically, I had Orange One run into a store and knock out the clerk and get a bounty on them, and also knock out a guard to get some armor. So right now, I've got some United Cities armor, and I've got some other really useful items. Just gonna knock this guy out again. But basically, I've got all these different storage containers for different types of items here. And if I click on an item like this sword, you can see that it's stolen right now. But if I put this in the weapon cabinet, it makes it so it's no longer stolen. So you can do that with any item with the stolen flag to get rid of the stolen flag, like these assassin's rags. And this right here is no longer stolen, but it still counts as a faction uniform, which you can use it as um, a disguise if you really needed to. So Orange One has all these different items on them. Some of them, they no longer count as faction uniform. That actually I think got rid of its faction uniform status, but these things, they don't. And I can then use those items to sneak around places, but it's kind of dangerous because if you have like the samurai armor on and another samurai sees you, they're fairly likely to discover you. Your stealth does factor into it, so this character's pretty sneaky, so they might be able to get away with it. But if you were really trying to sneak around a United Cities city, what I would recommend doing is going and taking out like maybe a hero or a manhunter or something. So we'll try out the samurai armor, see how that works, and then compare it with the manhunter. Well, let's first get some of this stuff on. Can't wear the boots. Can we wear the helmet? Yep. Might want to just lighten myself up a little bit here so that I don't have to be carrying all this different armor. And that looks pretty good. Alright, so we have a bounty, but we are also in disguise right now as a United Cities person. If we go into the bar, they're probably not going to realize that we have a bounty on us. And usually, actually, is that what I think it is? Is that a United Cities person? Oh yeah, this is United Cities. And they don't even recognize that we're not one of them. The guards are pretty likely to recognize if you're not one of them, but it's not, it is kind of like a counts down. So right now, it says we're in disguise, but we're being attacked by these guys. I'm not really sure why. Alright, so we're gonna try something out. We've got a bounty on us, and we've got some disguised items here. It says that if we look at Orange One right now, it doesn't say that he's in a disguise, but he does have a bounty on us, and these guys should want to... Oh, actually he is in disguise. It was just the weather. So we're disguised as manhunters. These guards should want to attack us, but because we're in disguise, it should take them longer to figure out who we are. Most of the time when you're in a city, everyone's got a chance of figuring out if you have a bounty on you, and it's kind of like a ticking time bomb. But the guards are more likely to find you if you're not disguised. So the fact that I've got these disguised items on is making it so that I can go around in the city relatively safely. I mean, it still is just a matter of time till someone spots us and recognizes us, but we could go and sell some goods if we really needed to. Just for curiosity's sake, I'm gonna hang out by this guard out here and see how long it takes for them to recognize that we have a bounty on us. They don't seem to be realizing who we are. And we also have a really high sneak skill. And we've got quite a few pieces of disguise on. So we may be able to hang out in here very safely. That's what it looks like. Yeah, someone's saying, okay, now someone's coming up to us saying that they've seen our face. Okay, I'm not sure if he's... Okay, he's threatening to tell the guards if we don't talk to him. Well, that's interesting. I didn't know that that actually can happen. So we can pay him, or we can just run out of here. So if we pay him, do they actually honor the deal? Oh, sweet. Wow, so, okay, so having a disguise... I don't know if that is an option only if you have a disguise on, but you can go into cities if you've got a bounty on you, it looks like, by either wearing a disguise or paying off people that recognize you. It's a nice, useful thing to know about. There's actually one other thing that I wanted to note, was when you have a disguise on, it looks like it makes factions that are allied be friendly to you. Like they've got the yellow cursor on. You don't see, or the green cursor, you don't see these guys as green on the map, but I think they'll help you out like you would get as a benefit of being allied to them. So I'm just going to take off the armor and see if that effect goes away. Yeah, that effect does go away if we've got the armor off, but if we put it back on... They're attacking someone, but yeah, then the slave caravan becomes friendly. Oh wow, so that's a huge benefit. I didn't even realize that you can get from disguises. You could get people to be friendly towards you and even heal you up in the desert if you're wearing the right disguise. And they have to be fooled by the disguise, but it looks like with a sneak skill of 67, this disguise is working very well for us. So actually I'm going to end this episode here now. Thank you for joining me. This has been Orange One.